Back to town. The holler. Okay, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Of course, Gretchen says, I do declare. Why, I do declare? Who is this stranger? And why does he smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to lose in contact. I love her stupid little face so much. The excitement of meeting this new stranger causes your stomach to churn. Once more, the slime is making its escape. Force it back down. I can do this all day. You think to yourself, maybe you struggle once more to force the slime back into your stomach. You succeed, but you don't think you'll manage to pull this off again. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so great. Yep, all good here. It's good to hear for a second. I thought you were gonna puke on me. Anyway, I'm Stella. Nice to meet you. Not often I see is any of this new. Yep. You're seeing with Tabby, how's she holding up? Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. I haven't seen her since Pearland passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. Sorry, did you see Tabby? I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, just a mask she wears. I hope that's a metaphorical mask you're talking about. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that. Probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Fro-Fro. How does that monster fare? Ignore Gretchen, lest Stella discover your quirk. But I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks. Oh yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards, and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. If you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits, my treat. They were really good. I love this stupid fucking dog so much. Investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera from me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more, I'm in. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be like a blast from the past. I miss those too. Our videos were terrible. And that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come on? Get the old gang back together, though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Mind if I make a quick call? Reese, dude, what's up? Feel like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come? You're really sure, but if you change your mind, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. There's somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. He's Tabitha's cousin. He's Tabitha's cousin. Reese immediately hangs up. Protein is protein. We are not eating Gretchen. Gretchen plus Chick-fil-A sauce plus a cold blue Red Bull sounds great though. To not dwell too much on this strange feeling. Of course they drew Gretchen's butthole. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Loki, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Are you sure the skunk ape isn't just Gretchen? Because old dogs tend to smell horrible. The quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud percussive snort. It's Duke back with a shotgun! Run! No. Remain silent. Hear that? Sounds close. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Can you hear the sweet whispers of new growth? Oh! A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Oh god, it's a deer talking. 'Cause I can talk to animals, duh. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. A deer! And there's something uncouthly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think that deer was threatening us. Or warning us. Certainly looked scary. I suggest showing both options later. You know which ones I mean. I do. A thing on its face. Yikes. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Stella! Stella, there's another one! The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there's a sudden looseness. You and Stella turn just in time to see another, the creature slithering out of the bush. Oh my god. What's going on over there? Someone actually streaming Scarlet Hollow. I love this game. We also... This is my first... I played Chapter 5 for the first time today, and then we're going back and exploring some other avenues with our Black Tabby superfan, Zethus06, who's actually in the credits of this game. Who's in the testers page of this game, but he's in the credits nonetheless. As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A pattern of unnatural feet and then chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos! Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun. Second playthrough with Talk with Animals and Mystical. Yeah, last time we did Kenai and Street Smart. Now we're doing Talk with Animals and Mystical. Pushing the barrel. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird! Now show them. I'm just gonna come out and say this, Todini, you chose a bad time to step into the stream. You rush forward, shoving the awful thing away from Duke and Birdie. Your hands collide with smooth, doughy, unstructured flesh. It's like you've just shoved a loose bag of organs. Barely staggers back, the shove having done little more than shift the thing's attention to you. Rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. And now it lies in a heap on the ground, its malformed insides oozing out of onto the dead leaves. Got him, damn thing! Gretchen! You both turn just in time to see Gretchen disappear into the underbrush. Her yelps grow distant as she's dragged away. Stella wastes no time diving in after her, rushing headlong into the dark woods. Damn it, Stella! Come on, we can't lose her! Two of you chase after her, following Stella in her pursuit of the thing that stole her dog. Good God, there's tons of the damn things! You and Duke push to keep pace with Stella's desperate footfalls, doing your best to ignore the sudden abundance of pale faces leering at you from the trees. What the hell are they? Where are they coming from? Oh dear God! This question is seemingly answered when you burst through the trees and into a clearing. Stella too was stopped by the sight and smell of what has been arranged here. She stands with you at its edge, overlooking the bizarre pattern of animal corpses, their rot flavoring the air. Gretchen is among them, the newest addition to the ring, laying paralyzed and whimpering under one of the creatures. Its pale, doughy form is crouched protectively over its catch. It has already started its work. Stella, I can't see you, but I can smell you. Stella, my darling, you feel so worried. If only you could see what I see now. The ground's gone bad, but the gardeners are here to fix it. Gretchen! She tries to step forward, but Duke holds her back. Duke, give me your gun. We can't let them have Gretchen. Figures appear at the edges of the clearing. They are surrounding you. Shit. Stella turns back for a moment, her eyes first on Duke before flitting to yours. Duke, listen to him. Duke cautiously hands you the gun and you level it at Gretchen. Soon flowers will bloom from this desolate earth. I can smell them already. If only you could smell them too, then you wouldn't be so sad. Take a deep breath, aiming carefully. Make it count, Loki. Stella, don't cry. Everything's going to be okay. Because everything has always been okay, and everything will be okay, because everything has always been... Pull the trigger. Old Yeller, do what has to be done or bear witness to it. You pull the trigger and the shot rings out over the clearing. Creatures scatter at the sudden noise, and the three of you run as well, Duke taking his gun back from your shaking hands. The whispers of the creature still murmur in the trees around you, following your movement. Okay, but no, we chose talk with animals for a reason. We're not going back into this game without Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Loki, my hero! You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural, but then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun and suddenly it's gone. Duke? Blood! Blood! Oh, my heavens, I smell blood! Flowers, stars, rainbows, unicorns, and then all the goth stuff up here. The goth stickers are newer than the colorful ones. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey Stella. Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. Settling at Stella's table. Good seeing you here. We're trying to research the creatures we ran into last night if you want to join. Welcome back to our little team, Loki. Did you send my regards to that foul feline? Don't worry, Gretchen. I told Frofro all about our little adventure last night. Wonderful. I hope she stews on that for a long, long time. Did you just try to talk to Gretchen about Tabitha's cat? It's not the first time. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he can actually talk to animals. One paranormal mystery at a time, please. Morning, Loki. You look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't go around telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous, Loki. You look like you belong in some kind of Marvel universe. But that's another story for another time. Yeah, the estate is the easiest place to get. You got 8 hours, it was hard to pass. Kanika, you can't just tell someone they look tired. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. All those dreadful creatures in every nook and corner. It's a wonder you got even a wink. Can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Where you digging? You remember the boot print you found in the garden? Where you digging? I found something in the garden this morning. You hold up your phone and show Kanika and Stella the photo you took in the garden. These prints were in the bushes with a clear line of sight to my window. Dang, that's creepy. Are you okay? What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. The opossum that lives in my dresser says that 2 people live at the estate. Thought he might not have realized that Perlan died, but I wonder if this is who he was talking about. Tell Stella that I was the one who broke Mr. Jingles. Maybe then she'll finally understand the connection that you and I share. Kanika and Stella silently glance at each other. Gretchen wanted me to let you know that she was the one who broke Mr. Jingles. Oh my god, you actually can talk to animals, can't you? What? Mr. Jingles was the name I had for that little snake toy Gretchen had as a pup, which she broke. I kept asking who broke Mr. Jingles like I didn't know it was her. This is going to be a recurring bit, I might as well play along. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Excuse me, I'm a formidable and self-sufficient monster hunting companion. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. Yo, you little potato! Hey, yo, you little potato! Last time, didn't you save everyone? I did! I did save everyone! And now I have different traits, so someone is most definitely going to die! As you and Stella start to dig in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. They're even still doing it after last night. Wonder how far the news has spread. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and see how Rosalina's doing. Gretchen scoffs at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Mayor my rear end, I certainly never voted for him. Gretchen says she didn't vote for him. Well, of course she didn't. Gretchen's a dog. Dogs can't vote. Stella falls silent. Maybe they should, though. Especially now that I know they can talk. Sort of. How would that even work? Little paw prints? Ah, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's finish up and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. Biscuits! I can't believe Stella's bringing the good stuff for that lowlife. Gretchen doesn't seem to like Mayor Jimmy very much. Wait, really? She has opinions on the mayor? What is she saying other than her not voting for him? She says he's a lowlife who doesn't deserve biscuits. Whoa, okay, you have to tell me what Mayor Jimmy is like. I need to know if she's right. I've been giving him biscuits for years. If it turns out he's a secret scumbag, shall we? Spend some quality time with Stella, Southern hospitality. You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd is already formed in the corner of the main foyer. Now we're just waiting on Kanika. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Loki to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. Never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? No, there he is. He's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Take his little paw in your hand, but the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interests at heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. Aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. The mayor scoffs. Off duty? The services you render for me are more important than your police work. You still haven't found Duke's body. What are you even doing here? No. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. He's a dog. And you're an ape, and yet here I am, the big dog in charge. He's the mayor. I'm glad no one ruined the surprise. This town has had a dog as mayor since the early 1900s. That's just how we do things around here for some reason. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. All my friends and Winnie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. Having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contest. Now, is there something I can help you with? You're not one of my constituents. I'd like to make sure I spend plenty of time with the voters. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. Watch it. Ah, yes, Miss Gretchen. What must I do to earn your loyalty? I'll settle for nothing less than you stepping down from office. Still haven't found Duke's body. What are you even doing here? Like I said, I'm off duty, and I don't make a habit of discussing official police business with out-of-towners. Especially not with suspicious out-of-towners. Now, let's hear this stranger out. Tourism is part of this town's lifeblood, after all. Hey, look, he hasn't done anything wrong. I was there. This discussion is over, Miss... I think I gave him an accent at some point, but oh well. This discussion is over, Miss Richmond, unless you'd like to be added to our suspicious persons list as well. Now meet the mayor like a good citizen and move along. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. Murmurs stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the danger to the mayor. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? I'm here lurking since I'm at work. So you know there are monsters laying eggs in the local animals and you're going to just let it happen. Laying eggs? Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure that whatever is causing these disappearances is just a bear or a mountain lion. We've all smelled them up in those hills. They'll move on soon enough. This is a southern town. I keep forgetting this is a southern town. I should have given the mayor a southern accent. I should have made him sound like Doug Dimmadome. Damn it! What does Doug Dimmadome even sound like? This is a southern town. Plenty of people are armed around these parts. They'll take care of the problem before it gets out of hand. And in the meantime, it's best not to cause a panic. I'm a pillar of this community. It's my job to project strength to my constituents. I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you putting on a show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you. When are you finally going to do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Oh, Scraps. Scraps never would have let those things prowl the woods for so long. And yet you sit back waiting for the humans to notice, letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke? Now Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair for me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs! Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor. She's got a point, Mr. Mayor. You're damn right I do! Scraps would have been out in those woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yeah, here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong. Posing for the little rectangles. People taking pictures. Yeah, here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Hey, whoa, it's Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now's a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm going to have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Loki, you've got to fill me in on their feud later. I've always been curious about why Gretchen gets so fussy near Mayor Jimmy. her little yelps. Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate, ne'er-do-well, you dog! Kanika is quick to follow. Looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Oh.